All right, look, I just parked somewhere to record this video, right? I'm next to a Walmart. Some dude, like, it's a long row of like nothing. It's like it's 10 o'clock p.m. It's a long row of like parking spots. I parked in like one right in the middle. This dude pulls right up and he backwards parked right next to me. And I'm looking around like, I thought it was security. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing out here by yourself like this? And I was like, I'm looking at this motherfucker like, what the fuck is he doing? He's on his phone. I'm like, maybe he works here or some shit. And this is where he just parks, and like I happen to just be parking in a spot. But I just backed out. I looked at him. I'm like, yeah, I waved like, hey, you know, just like friendly wave. He's just staring at me, you know, on his phone. Either that's like some drug deal spot, or I found some secret dick sucking hideaway area, and I parked in the wrong spot. Like some designated dick sucking areas in your neighborhood. You know, they're online, and you know they do that. They just pull up and park in a parking lot somewhere. Guy pulls it next to him. You know, they give each other the wink. You know, one gets in one car. You know, that type of shit. Either it was drugs or that. I mean, it was crazy. I'm looking at this motherfucker like it. I'm telling you, it's a long line of fuck. It's a long line. Like, it's gotta be like at least 30 parking spaces, and there was no car in the whole thing. I parked in the middle. This motherfucker just pulled right in, right next to my car, like not even space over, like next to it. I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing? And like, it's like you're taking a piss and motherfuckers standing right next to you to take a piss with you. Like, I don't need you splashing your fucking backsplash on my fucking leg, you know, and vice versa. So anyway, I just got done seeing Gurren Lagann, the stars. No, the lights in the sky are the stars. I forgot to look it up before I did this shit. My itchy chest. Yeah, the lights in the sky are stars, and they are. I live in a very populated area, so I never see the stars. I used to see the stars all the time growing up, but I don't think I haven't seen the stars in a while. Yeah, it's weird. I remember in the 90s, I always saw stars in the sky. Huh? I don't see anymore. Just light pollution up there. Like the episode of Hey Arnold, when he went to see Haley's Comet, and he told everyone to turn the lights off, and they turned them off at the end of the episode, and he saw it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, very great movie. Damn, I want to get his name before I record this shit. What's the guy's name? Somebody just said today, and I'm sorry, I was gonna give you a shout out and say your name, but I already started recording this shit, and that guy creeped me the fuck out, and I was like, what the fuck, you know, that threw me all the way off for this video. But he was like, yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy this one better. I did not enjoy this one better. I'm sorry. Even when I first watched Gurren, the TV series, I didn't enjoy the second part of it. It just got too silly for me. Like, you got robots fucking operating robots. No, robots operating bigger robots. The second half of Gurren Lagann was always way too fucking silly for me. And I didn't enjoy it. I thought I was just kind of watching just shit happen on the screen. Like, somebody just like, they got a fucking bag of like adjectives and like shook a bag and pulled it out. What if this robot, you know, has a long gun and it transforms to another robot? And it was like they're playing ad-libs with the goddamn what was happening on the screen, and I was just sitting there like, okay, it went on for too long. The final battle, they finally played Sorrow Days. They finally played Sorrow Days. They waited for the last battle. So I heard that guitar riff, that da-da-da-da-da. I was like, oh fuck, this is it. I tried to hold back my excitement, you know. I yelped, all right. I didn't look for a job. I didn't look for a business. I just yelped. I was like, woo. You know, I tried to hold that back, but first, they should have played it in the first movie, and I thought they waited for the last movie, last battle scene, I understand. Which also, it was just, look, I like Gurren Lagann, but it's too much of a clusterfuck. That shit is too much of a clusterfuck at the end. Like I said, robots operating robots and just shit just appearing out of nowhere. Motherfuckers just like transforming into nothing, turning nothing into something and being a fucking anything. Like I said, it's cool to be cool. It's just, they're trying to be just out cool somebody. Like, I feel like first series is for like people that just like anime and like good stories, good original stories. Second part was just like people just want to see cool robot fighting. And I never really been a fan of mecha, the mecha genre. And I liked Gundam Wing and Endless Waltz, you know. I don't think I ever watched any other Gundam series. I liked Code Geass. It was more the story than the mecha part of Code Geass. Yeah, I've never really been into like Evangelion, more of, you know, the mecha fights are cool in that one, but like I'm more into the storyline. You know, the music, especially in that series, is really great. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this, like, I even shed a few tears. You know, just the end of it. Like, it was, I think I was just exhausted. Like, okay, come on, how many punches can you do with this fucking robot? And the guy kept turning into more and more things. I was like, but they had a little featurette with the director and two other production guys there, and they were saying, you know, he said that he like the final battle scene and stuff, he was trying to express his love for the mecha genre, and I do understand that. I see that while watching that. I'm like, okay, this guy really loves mecha, and he's gonna just throw any kind of mecha thing into this goddamn shit. So it was all mecha. But yeah, watch the dub again. You know, Kamina's there for a minute, and you know, it's like, hey motherfucker, what are you doing? Get up. You know, a little enthusiasm for the main protagonist that we're getting like their ass handed to him. Now it's a windowless van driving around a circle. Look, I'm in the wrong area. Windowless vans, motherfuckers parking next to me and shit. I get the fuck out of here. But yeah, it was really good. We got bare Yoko titties. Bare Yoko titties and bare Nina titties. Oh my god. Fucking Yoko. But it was artistic titties. It wasn't like she's walking around with her titties out. We got first they kept flat. You know, she in the second half she has that new little outfit on with the stars on her titties and shit. The robot had titties too. I was like, oh my fucking god. But the titties turned into missiles, and they were sharks. Then they came back again after the first one got shot off. That's kind of the silly shit. I'm like, okay, they're just doing anything just to make a big robot scene. But yeah, we got bare Yoko titties all on the screen, big fat nipples and shit. We got bare Nina titties. I'm like, man, it's like I'm watching a 90s or 2000s OVA right now. Like, holy shit. You know, and like, that's kind of like the thing I go for anime for, like shit like that, you know. And that's why I hate that new anime fans, the ones that clutch their pearls when they see shit that we used to watch and enjoy, you know. I know all these little fake articles. I don't believe any of the articles I see. They're all like media takeout shit. Not media takeout. What's the one people hate? Deadspin? Whatever, the one that always do the fucking the top 10 list. The one that no one likes. Daily Media? No, you know what I'm talking about. You know, just somebody saying right now, but whatever that is, they know that. You know, they go, millennials or Zoomers are watching Seinfeld and they're offended. I don't read that type of article. Like, you asked every Zoomer if you're offended by Seinfeld, you saw like one guy on Twitter say something about Seinfeld. You know, like, I really don't pay attention to that shit. But like just seeing titties, those anime titties on the screen and just like, you know, just being normal, you know, it's just a thing. They see bouncing titties and nice fucking Yoko shots, you know. But yeah, I enjoyed the first one better because it was like story and the fights were cool. But this one is like, the fights are just too extreme. It's like, I liked it better that I saw the feature at the beginning because he said, yo, my love for mecha. And when going into that, I remembered how the second part was and how just confused I was during the second part, watching the TV series 10 years ago now, and watching him talk about and watching it on the screen, go, okay, I see this motherfucker just wants to I'm looking around every car wearing. This motherfucker just wants to like show off mecha stuff, you know. But yeah, it was really good. I love the fucking, they played Sororo Days at the end. We got bare titties, Sororo Days. And I think there was a new prologue. I don't remember that prologue in the series. I mean, I watched the series once. I'm not really a watch more than once kind of guy. I'm like, all right, I've seen the series and that's it. Movies, maybe I watch more than once, you know, if they're on. But like TV series, I don't really watch more than once, you know. I would love to watch Hunter x Hunter dubbed, because I watched it subbed during COVID, during lockdowns. I watched all of Hunter x Hunter. And like, but it was so weird. I don't know if, did anyone go through Hunter x Hunter during COVID? So the first few or the first arcs were all on Hulu and Netflix. Yeah, Hulu and Netflix, yeah. And then right when it starts the Chimera Ant arc, I had to go to Tubi of all places. Tubi was the only place in America streaming the Chimera Ant arc only sub. Tubi was the only place in America streaming that shit sub. Now it's on Hulu and Netflix now. But in 2020, Someone can vouch for me on this shit. If they watch Hunter x Hunter during COVID, Chimera Ant Art was only on Tubi. And like that's the first time I heard of Tubi was that. I'm like, I'm looking online like, where the fuck can I watch the rest of Hunter x Hunter at? And my brother was like, yeah, go to 9gag or 9 Anime. So I'm like, I ain't going to goddamn, what was it? Yeah, one of those little cheap ass streaming sites. Like, no, man, I want the high quality shit. I had to go to Tubi with ads and everything. I said, oh my God. They always do the ad in the wrong place. I'm not wrong, but they always do the ad like in a place where you didn't want it at. You know, for the most part, it was like just during their eye catchers. But like sometimes they put it in the middle of the episode. Like they knew if it's an emotional scene, they were gonna like put some shit in them. They're gonna put an ad in there, knowing damn well you're really invested in what's going on there. But anyway, yeah, the movie's good. Movie's good. You know, I sat in a better seat. So I got my ticket the day of the last movie. So when no one else had tickets available, so I had the whole. I had to choose between the whole section or the whole theater. So I sat right. I sat in the back, in the middle. You know, a straight shot, my eyes to the screen. You know, so I got there. No one smelled bad around me. This is great. You know, all right. He wants to see my video. We're all gonna do better. You know, he's like, oh, I got to put on that Axe body spray before I get to the theater. Like, okay, thank you, sir. If you've seen this, thank you. Hope it's not the same guy. No, it's not. It's a different car. Dude, I'm kind of worried about that dude. Like, I don't know. I might have found some random dick sucking spot. Because the way he was looking at me as I drove off, like, it has to be some kind of, like, what they call that shit. I don't know what they call it. Some kind of glory hole shit. But, yeah. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. The movie? Oh, yeah, the theater. So, yeah. So the guy, nobody smelled bad around me. No one was eating and chewing in my ear. You know, it was a great thing. You know, there was no chorus of carolers singing, you know, Old Country Road around me. It was a great theater experience. You know, we all clapped at the end. Not we all, but some of us did. You know, hooting and hollering at the end. Like, you know, it was great, man. It was a really great experience. You know, little funny scenes here and there. But yeah, so it was redrawn. It was so the whole movie was redrawn from it wasn't just the anime put it together. And that's what I thought. I was watching the first one, like, I remember this scene is different, but the whole thing is redrawn. They said that they even got animators at the end for the end scenes when it got too extreme. They got animators from other studios to help them out, which is pretty cool, you know. Yeah, but so I guess the movies come out in America on DVD, Blu-ray, digital somewhere. So I recommend watching it. You know, you're not gonna get the theater experience unless you got some kind of, you know, projector in your house. But yeah, Gurren Lagann, the stars. No, the lights in the sky are stars. I keep getting that mixed up. Yeah, and they really are. If you can see them. If you live out there in the country, you can see them. But us, we can't see the stars. Makes it kind of depressing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, great movie. Oh, I went to Sonic the other day. Sonic is horrible. I don't know who kept telling me to go to Sonic. Sonic is not a great place to eat. I got so on the app, I saw they got an ad on the app. They have you can buy you can buy a quarter pounder cheeseburger for $1.99. I bought 3 of them. Disgusting. All 3 disgusting. It wasn't like, I thought it was a quarter pounder like the McDonald's quarter pounder. It was not. It was like a regular hamburger. I'm like, did they read the fucking receipt right? Did they read the fucking order right? Because this is not the size of what I thought of a quarter pounder was going to be. You know, maybe it was a Royale. You know, maybe they got some metric system motherfuckers in here, but that was definitely not the quarter pounder I'm used to eating. But anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm get out here for someone else rolls up on me trying to suck dick. You know, if it's a head patting trans chick, you know, maybe. If it's just some dude, you know, no. All right, see you later.